we are not part of the previous palliative issue. That's one. And for this 10th Senate, when we asked questions, all of us were concerned too, seriously concerned. My town is concerned, my senatorial district is concerned, my state is concerned, likewise any other person. So we are not part of whether any palliative had been given before or not. I'm not aware of that. I don't know anything about that one. But what is on ground is that when we asked questions about data, and data were supplied. When we have questions about ways and means, modus operandi, and then modus operandi I supplied, there is no reason and there is no point that we should doubt the veracity of those explanations, empirical one for that matter. And so, if we hold it back, and another thing was that, even when you talk about palliative before or whatever, fuel subsidy had never been officially removed before. And this one is, the fuel subsidy have been removed, and everybody knows that one. So definitely, this one is targeted to cushion effects of an action of government to shore up the economy of Nigeria. So definitely, this one cannot go the way of the others. And like I told you that we have never been part of whether palliative had been given sometimes or whenever. And even the things that you are even talking about then, there had never been a time that even the federal government of Nigeria came to Senate or reps to ask for direct palliative. So it had always been maybe through a ministry, maybe a ministry of whatever. So saying that this is what we are doing, that is ministerial matter. But this one is a direct federal government dealing with the citizens. And we don't have any reason. Once those things, questions that you raised, that I raised too, because my people from home, we ask questions from me too. And I am a politician. If I have the part of those people that said, okay, they are going to do this for you, and I come back home and they ask questions, and I am still a politician, you should know the meaning of that and the effect of that. So, to enter from you. Now, when we now come to the issue of, I might be taking them not to follow the way, the IGP not be part of the screening. This is military affair. And then the security of Nigeria today, we know that either Boko Haram, either bandits, either terrorists rest solely on our military. And then this is military affairs. So the IGP issue will come. So it doesn't, there's no order that they just have to come the same day. There's no order that they have to come the same day. That one will come. So that's about that one. Then the issue of borrowing is not borrowing. The $800 million had already been, because we are journalists. We knew before the end of the tenure of the last government, very close to the end of the tenure. So the $800 million issue came. But it was, the opinion of many Nigerians was that when it was just 2 days to go, why will you expend it? Can you bring up a very good agenda of how you are going to expend such? So it is the same. And if any such money is coming into the coffers of Nigeria, it has to be legislated. It has to be legislated. So, and when it's being legislated, it must be targeted at something. And that is the World Bank, it's a World Bank facility. It's a World Bank facility. It had been on before the advent of this government. So it's not borrowing. So it's for the National Social Safety Net Program. That one is very different from palliative targeted specifically at Nigerians, to be sourced among Nigerians, the indigent Nigerians. So you'll be part of it when when it is ongoing. So it is very different from the safety net program, which is going to be something. There will be conditions. There will be so many things will be spread out about that one. So it's very different from this. It is not borrowing. It is not a loan. We are not approving a loan. My brother, we are not approving a loan for the federal government. It is not borrowing. It is a World Bank assisted thing. It has been there before the advent of even our 10th Senate. But any money, any cover that comes from outside or that is going out of Nigerian covers must be legislated upon. So that's what we did today. Then the issue of 70 billion, you know, I've always been recommending something to all of us. I'm very sorry to say, whenever appropriation thing is done, let us avail ourselves the opportunity of reading through, so that oversighting does not reside only with assembly people. Even we too can oversight. So if we oversight very well, we will know that it is not a new thing in the as a budget. And when you look at all items there, when you look at all items there, they were part of 2022 budgetary provision. Part of 2022 budgetary provision. None is new. The only one that is new is that 500 billion naira, which had to be sourced for within the budget that had been in existence. Within the budget that is in existence. So any other budget title or heading that is there, which could not be funded very well because of that 500 billion naira, will now be first line charge towards the next budget of 2024, which will start in September. That is the implication. So it is not, you know, I always say one thing. Even if it is 10 kobo, it is in the budget. The right for National Assembly, that is what Nigerians will first of all point at. They would have forgotten that National Assembly is not about senators or House of Representatives members. We cannot give ourselves salary. It's not possible. It is illegal. That person will go to jail. It's not possible. There is an organ, RAMFAC, that does that. They cannot, nobody, either salary or allowance, National Assembly cannot give themselves cover. They cannot add. They cannot even subtract. And RAMFAC will never do it only for National Assembly. So if they are doing it, they will do it for everybody. And there's no reason to do it. And it has never been done. And nothing like that has ever happened. Even when I read sometimes ago, 131% increase in whatever, I said, where did that one come up? When they gave me my salary for May, I found out it didn't change. It was the same thing with 2019 salary of June 2019. It's the same thing. Because for that 4 years, my salary never changed. My allowances never changed. So, but it is good that we are very alive to it. That whatever happens to the National Assembly, we have to move it very well and see where is it going. And we have even forgotten that National Assembly includes all those people that work here, messengers and all sorts. Look, excluding you, but now that I'm included, including you, you don't know that if I am not here, Senator Adaramodun, many Nigerians too will not be here. They will be unemployed too. Those people who sweep the office, they are there because I'm there too. They won't just recruit them and start sweeping outside there. They will not. The drivers, the sweepers, and several others, and even this place, and you consider even the energy, power, this electricity and so on and so forth. When you look at it, it is going to be paid by the budget allocated to National Assembly. So when you see National Assembly, it is not National Assembly members. When it's in National Assembly, we were talking about this place the other time, and I knew what I said. It should be done by National Assembly now. Yes. It should. So those are the things. So if we avail ourselves the opportunity of having looked at 2022 budget very well, we find out that nothing there is new. The only thing that is new there is that 500 billion. And why all other things must be brought forward is that we must show it in appropriation to make it a law that, yes, these are being like this, these are being like this, then we have removed 10 naira from here, 2 naira from here, 3 naira from here, we join it together and we make 10 naira. That is that 10 naira that we are spending. But everything must still come together. So it's not anything to anybody. So our salary, Sister Joke, Tokwe, our salary has not increased though. Allowances have not increased though. I don't know if it is going to. I'm glad for myself. If they give me money. So, but maybe it's for and you will reason like that, but that is not it. So, if there's another question, we answer it.